Now we're going to talk about multi-factor authentication, or MFA. This enhances the security of AWS environments. It combines a password with a hardware or virtual device that's in your possession. It's best practice to enable this on all AWS accounts, and it's especially important to enable this on your root account and other highly privileged accounts. All right, so let's talk about why this is important for AWS. So in our class, we just have a very small, very simple environment with no real applications running or no proprietary data or anything like that. But we have to think about the real world in AWS, where there's going to be a lot of critical infrastructure that's going to be hosted in AWS. Unauthorized access to your AWS environment can be costly in terms of a loss of organization's proprietary data. We can put our critical production applications that are hosted in AWS at risk. And then we can also have people that are unauthorized provision resources that we are then paying for because it's our AWS account. So it's very important to be very careful with our AWS accounts, especially our root account and any account that's highly privileged, and secure it with MFA. In terms of MFA that's supported on AWS, we have a few different options. For this class, we're going to be using a virtual MFA device just for simplicity, and we're going to be using Google Authenticator, which is cool because it's supported on both Android and Apple, and it's free to use. But there are a few other virtual MFA device options there. In terms of hardware MFA devices, we have both a key fob and then also a display card. And these work pretty similarly. You press the button on the device and then they display a code, and then that's what's used during the login process on the MFA side. AWS also supports Universal Second Factor, or U2F key. Now this works without the need to put in a code. You just put it into the USB slot, so it works a little bit differently than the other devices. And then there's also the SurePass ID hardware MFA device, and that's only for use on the Gov Cloud, and we'll talk about the Gov Cloud a little bit later on in the course. All right, this wraps up multi-factor authentication. Let's move on to the multi-factor authentication demo.